Hello, 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 everyone. It's Brenda with Busy Bees Custom Creations. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Monday night. Can you believe it? It's crazy. Crazy. Okay. So, say hello as you come in. Tonight we are going to be making a spring sign or spring wreath. Okay, so this is the sign we're going to be using. And it says spring, May, grass, Easter, a whole bunch of stuff. So, hey Joy, this is a sign and ribbon kit. It comes with this sign. And I decided to put some Easter egg ribbon with it because look, it's got all the colors and then a purple linen. So this is what we're going to use. How's everyone doing? Say hello as you come in. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's get our wreath frame. So I have a 14-inch wreath frame here from the Dollar Tree. Let me switch you down here. Okay. So, and just to go over, hey Anna, I know a lot of people, have never seen this before or are new, whatever. So this is a 14-inch frame from the Dollar Tree, which is now $1.25. So they come in its sections. I put a full pipe cleaner on the inner row where the crossbar are. Across from that, I put a half one, and then I put a full one in the middle here. So let's go ahead and get started. I got this mesh from AC Moore when they were open. Okay, and it's ombre. It's kind of hard to see. One's pink and one's purple. So we're going to use both of them. And these are cut to 20 inches. So I'm just going to roll the pink one. And then I'm going to grab the purple one. And we're going to do it side by side. Like so. Hey Patty, hey Camille. And we're going to put one in each of the pipe cleaners. I'm doing pretty good. I overdid it a little bit on, let me see, what's today? On Saturday, I went to the grocery store and I paid for that. So, these are real pale ombre colors, but they're really pretty. So, one's a pink and one's a purple. So, like I said, I cut each of them to 20 inches. So we're going to do them side by side. So how was everyone's weekend? Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm just going to do the pink one and then do the purple one right next to it. And like I said, both of them are cut to 20 inches. Okay, and we're going to go on the outer row first. So, I'm excited to do something different than, Valentine's Day and all that. But, okay, look how pretty. I have to switch this one. I don't like the way that one's sitting. So, did you guys watch the alcohol ink tiles I did the other day? That was so much fun. You guys, I am starting to make some tumblers and all kinds of stuff. I'm just having a good time with it. They're already talking about more snow. Ugh, Patty. No. We got a little bit last night. Then it went to, a mess. So, okay. So again, we're just going to do both of them in the same ruffle. We're going to grab the pink one first. and ruffle that. And then grab the purple one and ruffle that right in next to it. Oops, there we go. Well, that's good. Yeah, my youngest grandson, my son's youngest, turned 3 on Friday. So, of course, you don't want to do any indoor birthday parties. So they had an outdoor party yesterday afternoon. It was like 25 degrees. It was absolutely freezing. But they have a fire pit outside, so it wasn't too bad. So we stayed about an hour for that because it was just way too cold. And then my daughter took her 3 oldest skiing and snowboarding last night. So we kept her youngest and the puppy. So we had her youngest, who is 4, and her puppy, who is, I don't know, she got him in November, her in November. So we had the puppy and her 4-year-old overnight. So, and I don't know what got into me. I could not fall asleep. It was 3 o'clock before I finally fell asleep. And then when I did fall asleep, the puppy woke up throwing up. Hey, Ann, how you feeling? So I was like, oh my word, what a night. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Don't forget to please share this video if you would. I would really appreciate it. This sign has so many different colors in it that really you could do any color combination with it, any number of ribbons, all kinds of things. So you can do a bunch of stuff with this sign. And it's not just for Easter, it's not just for spring. I mean, it says on there spring, May, Easter, grass, March, bunny, April. So you can use this sign for a long time. Thank you, Anne. You know, like some like Valentine's Day, you basically only keep up for a month. But this sign you can really use for a long time. So, I mean, you can do any number of things with it. How pretty. When this mesh is on the roll, you can see the ombre in it and how pretty it is. But you get it off of the roll, and it is kind of thin. So that's why I thought I would use the both colors together. In fact, I had a blue also, but I decided that was too much. I forget where I put that. Oh, here it is. Like, see how you can see the ombre? Like, this is how the pink and the purple is also. I was going to use all 3, but then I decided to just use the 2. Hey, Debbie. Yes, it is. Hey, Donna. How are you? How's your husband doing, Debbie, with the rehab and stuff? So we're just ruffling them together. And because it's thin, that's why I decided to, you know, put the 2 together. And then it'll be good. You forget how much work a puppy is when you have them, you know, right? I mean, because our dog's 5 years old now, so, you know, it's not like she requires a whole lot. But the puppy wears her out, which is good. So. All right. So like I said, with this sign, you could use, I mean, you could use white mesh, you could use blue, green, pink, purple. I mean, really, there's so many colors you could use. Hey, Benita, how are you? So really, the possibilities are endless with this sign. Hey, Peggy, how are you? pretty good. You know, like I said, I overdid it a little bit with my knee on Saturday, and I'm paying the price for that, but it's getting better. I have to remember, it's only been 10 days since my surgery. I have a hard time sitting still. So, oh, hey Karen, how are ya? Karen, girl, I need to get a hold of you. My husband and I want to make a trip to Hawaii. You just reminded me. And we have no idea where we should go or what we should do. We want to go next year sometime. So you will have to send me an email and let me know like where we should go, what we should see, where we should stay. I think we're going to try to go for 2 weeks. Because this year is actually our 40th wedding anniversary in June. So, and he's hoping to retire the end of this year. So we thought we would do a big trip to Hawaii because we've always wanted to go. So you're just the person I need to talk to, Karen, because you live there. I put a post on my Facebook page. I was like, hey, anybody ever been to Hawaii? I need places to stay, things we should do, things we shouldn't do. But you should be the expert on that. Again, both of these pieces of mesh are cut to 20 inches. My sister has been a couple times, but I don't know, we don't have a clue where we should go and what we should do. Oh, thanks, Peggy. Yeah, I know. I just have to remember that I have to slow down. Hey, Sandra. I have a hard time with that. I really do. It is not, I just have a hard time sitting still. So I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. And then I pay for it the next day or two. So I paid for it Saturday night, and then all day yesterday and today I've been paying for it. But it's starting to feel better, so I'm like, nope, don't push it. So I'm just putting them side by side and then ruffling them together. So I need ideas for anybody who's been to Hawaii, or like you, Karen, who lives there. What would you like, you know, because you live there. So, you know, like what people normally go to see and do, but what should we really go to see and do? So it should be, oops, I forgot I did the purple first. Get the pink going. Okay, put this over there. We have one more after this on the outer row, and then we will move to the inner row. Hello, Jessie. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining me tonight. Now, those half pipe cleaners that I put every other one in the bottom row, I just put mesh in those. I don't put ribbon in those because my ribbon's sticking. I think it gets too crowded. So oh, well, that's good, Peggy. It's getting a little better. I have to visit Pearl Harbor, Waikiki Beach in Maui. Okay. What's a good place to stay when you go there? Like, should I stay in one place? Like someone was saying, oh, you should island hop, like stay somewhere for a week and see those things and then stay somewhere else for a week. Because I think we're going to plan on staying for 2 weeks, I think, so. Okay, so that is the outer row all done, and you can kind of see it kind of looks like the purple's on the inner and then the pink. So we're going to come back. Hey, well, thank you. Is it Josie Lynn? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Okay, so. And if you guys could also be praying, my daughter-in-law's, my daughter-in-law's aunt is in the hospital with COVID, and she is not doing well at all. So if you guys could remember her in your prayers, would really appreciate that. Okay, so now we're going to move to the inner row. And, oops, I'm going to tuck that under. We're in a condo, like a private condo or something. I'll have to look into it. Okay, so now when we put them on the inner row here, it's going to kind of look like pink, purple, pink, purple. Thank you, Jessie. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's apparently not doing so good. Like, I think from what she was saying, she's one step away from having to be put on a ventilator. So, definitely asking for prayers for that. And her name's Karen, if you could remember her. I'm not sure of her last name, but I know her first name's Karen. Okay. Oops, this keeps getting caught. All right, let's go to the next one here. You kind of have to hunt for them. Put them down. I've just met her a couple times, so. See, I don't know why that's doing that. Hold on. There we go. Lost you for a second there. Okay. So see how now we're getting the pink, the purple, and then the pink and the purple. So I'm going to keep doing that around. We have a couple more to go. Like I said, this mesh came from AC Moore before they closed. I wish they wouldn't have closed. I miss AC Moore. Did you guys have AC Moores where you were? Oh, I wish they were still open. And you know that building is still sitting empty where they were. Okay, so we're going to find that one in here. Oh, I just got a message. They're lowering my aunt's oxygen. Oh, that's good news. I just got a message from my daughter-in-law. They're lowering my aunt's oxygen from the machine, and she seems to be handling it well. They are slowly pulling her out of sedation. Oh, that's awesome news. Just got to chill. Literally just got to chill. We were just talking about that. So that's awesome news about her. It looks like we have 2 more after this. So did any of you guys get hit with this snowstorm we got? We didn't get, like I said, we didn't get too much because then it turned to rain and sleet and snow. said, you kind of have to hunt for them in here. Hey, Lamita. I know, aren't they? Isn't it nice, like, when you change seasons, you kind of, like, you know, switching the color palettes and everything. You know, we go from the greens and the reds and all the Christmas glitters and all that to now the pastels and everything. Look how pretty. You got two in, yeah, that's what we got. Hey, Tammy from California, how are ya? Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, to please hit that subscribe button and sign up for my email list so you'll get an email when I'm going live. And in there, I always put in what I'm making. I put the link if it's a sign or something like, you know, in ribbon combo or whatever. And then I also put in there like the previous video that I've done in case you haven't seen that, with a link directly to that. So if you could share this with your friends, I would much appreciate it. Okay, we have one more. Okay. Oh, Canada. Sorry. Sorry, Tammy. I saw CA. I was thinking it was Canada or California. Oh, it's all sticking to itself. This last piece does not want to cooperate. Okay, so we have the pink. And then the purple. All right. Okay, last one here. So you want to go check out my Shopify store. I'm adding new signs every week. I did a bunch of beach ones. And I just added a Mother's Day one right before I came on. Okay. Isn't that pretty? So it's got the pinks and the purples. So now, like I said, this is the ribbon I decided to go with. This is the sign. So with the sign and ribbon kit, you're going to get the 7x9 sign and then 10 yards of each of these ribbons. And I just decided to go with the Easter egg because it's got a lot of different colors in it. So I really like this egg ribbon. It's really nice. Okay, so these are cut to 12 inches. And we're going to add one of these to all of the full-size pipe cleaners. Look how that ribbon just pops against that pastel. Okay, now we're not going to put anything else in the pipe cleaners here, so you can either curl them up like that and make them part of the decoration, or you can cut them off. It's totally up to you. Like I said, with this sign, there's so many possibilities, thank you, Paula, of different ribbon combos, different mesh you can use. I mean, like I said, there's a ton. I know, me too, Anne. There's a ton of different possibilities for this sign. Okay. All right. My mesh just wants to grab a hold of everything. Oh, and also keep my friend Mel in your prayers. She was in a little car accident today with her 3 grandkids. So, and Anne is sick. Got a lot going on. So like I said, you can cut these off or you can kind of leave them. I'm going to leave them because there's blue in the sign and that'll pull that out of there. Everything wants to stick to each other tonight. So again, the mesh is cut to 20 inches, both colors. And I just ruffled them side by side. And then the ribbons are cut to 12 inches. If you would please give this video a thumbs up if you don't mind. I would appreciate that. Anybody have any fun things going on lately? Although everyone's getting COVID, so it's crazy out there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I could have put green with it too. That would have been pretty. You know, to pull the green out of here and out of the sign. Or yellow. I mean, there's so many possibilities with this sign. And this ribbon just, I thought, had almost every one of the colors in it. I thought it was just perfect. Perfect. Can't talk tonight. Thanks, Kathy. How are you? I love these linens. I get these linens from my wholesaler, and honestly, they're great staples for your ribbon collection. I have them in almost every color in 1.5 and 2.5 inch. They're great for any of your wreaths, and I just love the quality of them, and they come in so many different colors. Right, Patty? That's what I thought too. And that egg ribbon is really popping right off of that mesh. Thanks, Anne. I know we got to do our another gnome kit too. We talked about that before my knee surgery. We have to get that going. Couple more to do, and then we'll have to make a bow. Honestly, this mesh just wants to grab a hold of everything. Under there. Look at that. Pretty. I like it. Like I said, there's so many possibilities with this. You can just do so many different things, so many different colors. That's why I really like to sign. And it's not just Easter or not just spring, so you can really keep it up for a long time. I am doing pretty good. Like I said, I overdid a little bit on Saturday. I did my rehab exercises, and then I went to the grocery store and walked around too much. It's actually mesh. It's 2 different colors of mesh, Kathy. Yeah, it's like an ombre. Did I not cut enough? It's an ombre mesh. I'm gonna need one. Oh no, I cut too many of the purple. I know, right? Ugh, I know, she was so scared. You know, and having the grandkids in the car too. I mean, that's even worse. Because, you know, you don't worry so much about yourself. You worry about the kids. Okay, I don't know why I have 2 extra purple. Oh well. I can't count. Okay. So we have 2 different colors of the mesh. We have a pink and a purple ombre, and then we cut them each at 20 inches and put them together, ruffled them together. And then we did a 12-inch cut for the ribbon tails. Okay, look how pretty those colors are. I love this ribbon. I'm so glad I picked that photo. Okay, let's make a bow. Okay, so I pulled out a couple different other ribbons to go with it also. I pulled out a pink. I think we're going to use that. Go on the bottom. And let me get a zip tie. And this is another one of those linens I was just talking about. Like I said, I have it in, I think, every color imaginable. I'm going to do a 10-inch tail. We'll do a Lisa bow, or I don't know if that's what it's called anymore. I get confused. So I'm going to do a 6-inch loop on that side, a 6-inch loop on that side. So what you do for this one is you do 2 loops on one side and a loop and 2 tails on the other side. Okay. I hate when that happens. Don't you hate when the one part comes off? That drives me nuts. Okay, and then I pulled this one. It's got like the blues and the pinks and the greens. So I thought, well, let's see how that looks. So now with this one, we're going to start on the opposite side here. So this time I'm going to start with the tails over here. So I'm going to do a 10-inch tail again, but I'm going to start with the tail on the opposite side. I'm going to do a 6-inch loop. And then I'm going to do a 6-inch loop. And another loop. And then we're going to do a tail. Okay, so you see it's got a lot of the colors in there, so I'm just adding this in for the, okay, now here we're going to add in this egg ribbon. Okay, we're going to do 10-inch tails. We're going to start with the tails on the left-hand side this time. And we're going to loop, and we're going to go move it into a 5-inch tail. And I have to twist for this one because it does have that design on it. A lot of them, yes. This ribbon, I don't think so. I don't remember where I got them. I might have gotten this at my other wholesale. I'm not sure. But the linens and this, I did get at Sims. Or I do have another wholesaler I get a lot of my linens from. Okay, we're going to cut that one off. Okay, so we've got a lot of tails going and a lot of loops. All right, then we're going to come up with the purple. And we started with the tails over here, so now this time we're going to start with the tails over here. And we're going to do the 10-inch tail. And we're going to do the 5-inch loop. And the 5-inch. It needs to curl on me. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Get that out of the way. All right, let's get our zip tie. You always want to make sure that that goes under all of your ribbons so you don't miss any. You do, oh my goodness. I'm hoping to go in February when they have their floral show. Did you ever go to that, Jocelyn? Okay, let's get this out of the way. I try to go down to, I missed the one in September because I was sick. I'm hoping to get to the one in February. Okay, we pull that to the back. Put our zip tie in. That would be dangerous if I lived there. I do too much danger. I do spend way too much. So then I'm just going to open up my loops here. And with this bow, you have lots of loops and lots of tails. Okay. Yeah, it would not be good if I've probably seen you there then. I love going to that. And Doug cracks me up. Okay, so let's tighten that up. Whoop. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and get our bow on. Yeah, I would be dangerous if I lived there. Woo, that would not be good. Yes, it would be. Absolutely. I spend way too much money when I go there as it is. Okay, I'm going to use my thing there to help me guide it right through the mesh. Okay, let's get this all set up. Okay, let's get our sign on. All right. Okay. I just put a hole on the top. Oh, there wouldn't have been a bother. and the bottom with this little jewelry hole punch. And then we're going to get our wire. Usually there's a bunch of us that try to go down. Like I said, I'm hoping to come for the February show, but oh, there goes my wire. We'll see how that goes. Hey Denise, how are ya? And I just twist the sign, and I use 26 gauge floral wire. And again, I'm going to get my needles and feed it right through there. And then wrap it right around the frame. Look at that. Those colors are perfect. All right, we're going to get this one. Wrap that around. And you use that needle and it goes right through that mesh. And then if I can get it off. Oh, thank you, Vanita. Come on. My wire doesn't want to come through. There we go. Okay, there we go. Ouch! I just poked myself on that wire. Okay, there we are. Okay, I'm gonna fix our ribbons here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love it. Now you could add, I was thinking about adding flowers, but I didn't quite have the right flowers that I wanted. So you could add flowers. With this ribbon, you could add Easter eggs. So many things you could do. That's why I really like this sign, because it's so versatile. Okay. And then if you want to cut these a little shorter, to watch I don't cut my finger off. Pull this one. I know, wouldn't that be cute, putting little Easter eggs in there? I do have some downstairs. Okay. I love it. Yeah, they would be perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Pull those ribbons out here. I like to hide underneath there. Okay. There we go. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love how that turned out. With that bow. And the sign is just perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love how it turned out. Oh, the sign, I know. I know. But it does. It does. It carries spring, May, grass, Easter, flowers, March, bunnies. So May, April, March. I think there's what else? Yeah, so it's got all kinds of stuff on it. So I think it turned out pretty cute. Oh, okay. So I wanted, all right, you guys know. Did you guys see on Saturday I did? Look at these. Aren't these pretty? I did these tiles. These are the alcohol ink tiles. Oh my goodness, I love these. I did a couple of the like the little flowers, aren't these pretty? And then I did a couple beach ones. So I'm gonna I think I might sell these. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe give them away. And then you guys, my girlfriend Mel makes tumblers all the time. She does the best tumblers. So I started, this is my first one. Isn't it cute? Now it's far from perfect. I still have to do some I'm not using, what's it called? Epoxy. I am using Bright Tone because it's non-toxic and it's water-based. So I decided at the end to add this ribbon. Well, you're supposed to make it like, you know, so you can't feel anything. Well, by the time I get this ribbon shellacked on here, I think I'll probably have 100 coats. But I don't care. It's really, I'm really enjoying it. So I think we're going to start doing some, you know, other things. I'm still going to do the wreaths, of course. My first love. Can't get away from that. But just some other things. But I thought this is so pretty. And so I'm working on some tumblers right now. I have this one. I have another one I'm doing. I'm going to do a paint pour tumbler that I'm excited to show you guys. And then I want to try one. We'll see how this works. So what you do, I'm going to try this, is you do the paint pour, but you like pour it on like a sheet. So it's a sheet. Can you guys see that? And then you actually take it and you wrap it around the tumbler and make like, you know, a tumbler out of it. Oops, I don't want to mess it up. And this one I added some glitter to after I poured it. Why won't that go straight? But isn't that cool? So we'll see how that turns out. I might totally blow it, but I thought that would be really cool to do. And I don't know if I'm going to do like the whole sheet, or maybe I'm going to just play with it. I cut like a couple of strips, or if I should just do strips around it. I painted one of the tumblers blue, so I'm going to do it on top of that one. But so much fun. Have you guys ever done these? It takes a long, long, long time, but I don't know. So we'll see if I'm going to do the whole thing, or maybe strips like that, or whatever. But maybe I'll do them all live. I don't know. Okie dokie, you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, gotta keep that from bending. Yeah, all I did was I took the paint and I poured it on this Teflon sheet, and then you can just peel it right off. So I'm going to research that, see how that works, and give it a shot. All right, guys, have a wonderful week. I will be back here, Lord willing, on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and God bless you guys. Thanks.